I think the jig is up with you, Gene Simmons, because you introduce yourself at the beginning of the Family Jewels as, I'm Gene Simmons.
You mean Gene Simmons Family Jewels?
Yes, Gene Simmons Family Jewels. And you say, I'm Gene Simmons, rock god. But this reality show has shown a different side of you.
Well, you know, if you stick around long enough, then you get to crawl under the skin of the bad guy.
Dare I say that you even come off a bit sweet, especially with the kids in Africa.
2, 3. This will be a lifetime memory, and I wish all the schools in America, the school kids, could experience seeing another side of life on planet Earth, because we live here, and you're in L.A. or you go to New York, and this is the world, and it's not. And there are, I don't know what the numbers are, but clearly half the world is going to sleep hungry, many of them children, and it's not an unbeatable idea. We can beat this, and everybody can do something.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what is the cost of that?
About $30 a month will feed a child, which really means the family, because they'll apportion foods and stuff like that. So I'm taking over. I'm going to do thousands and thousands of children. Do some of them come to school with hungry?
Yes, of course.
I love that passion. I really do.
My father left us when I was about 6 or 7, and one day a box came in. It was a cardboard box. Later I figured out it was a care package. I picked up my first can of food. It was canned peaches. I'd never seen a can. You know, we didn't even have a toilet when I was growing up. And she opened up with a knife. You know, she had to break through it, opened up. And I remember tasting, this gets a little emotional for me. So I remember tasting those canned peaches. Sweetest things I ever had, and all of a sudden I had the idea that somebody cared. And once I grew up, I promised myself, I've got to make a difference. You can't go through life and die and leave things the way they are.
Is that what you pass on to your kids?
You betcha. Sophie, my daughter, who's 19, on her own, raises money, goes there, visits the kids, consoles them, comforts them, so that these kids, when you're abused, when you're hungry, when you're alone, you have the feeling nobody cares. Sophie makes sure they know somebody cares. You
talked about how talented your kids are, and you do. I remember seeing Sophie sing At Last at the wedding. Crazy.
Well, everybody can sing except me. Shannon can sing, Sophie can sing, Nick sings. They love blues and torch songs and all that stuff. I can't sing. I've got a long tongue. That's about it.
Yeah, that tongue is world famous. And I want to add that Gene met 12 of the children that he sponsors on that remarkable visit that he made to Southern Africa.